We are coming to you from the PS20 Garden,
where we are going green in Greenville.
Please stand for the flag salute.
Ready?
Begin.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. And now for the school motto.
Be safe,
live responsibly, understand and respect and encourage each other. Go Blue Dolphins!
Good morning, amazing human beings. This is Miss Rodriguez, and today we're going to be reading a really sweet book called Binny's Diwali, which is a celebration that we have a day off because of it. So I wanted to make sure we focused on talking on different holidays, traditions that are celebrated throughout the world and with some of our classmates. So let me get to the story because it's a really sweet book.
By Thriti Umraga, illustrated by Nidhi Chanani. Binny woke up happy but nervous. It was her day to share about Diwali, the festival of lights. Since her class was learning about different celebrations, her teacher, Mr. Boomer, had asked her to talk about her favorite holiday. Last month, Sarah talked about Rosh Hashanah, and today it was Binny's turn. She hoped everything would go just as she and her teacher had planned. Binny started getting ready for school. She smiled as she noticed the Indian outfit Mum and Dad had laid on her chair. Maybe it was the perfect day to wear her new blue suede shoes for good luck. Binny turned around and got a glimpse of her mum looking so beautiful in the bright red silk sari Dad had bought her for Diwali. Everybody went shopping for Diwali. Kids got new clothes and toys, parents bought each other jewelry, and friends exchanged gift baskets filled with cakes and sweets and nuts. Wearing her new clothes, Binny ran downstairs for breakfast. Instead of cereal, Mum and Dad had a treat for her, warm jalebis, orange discs of sweetness that melted in her mouth when she bit into them, and soft, milky pedas that crumbled in her mouth and made her lick her lips. Dad quickly packed the rest for her class. May the words you speak today be as sweet as jalebis and as soft as pedas, he said. Mum drove Binny to school. Remember to tell them about the oil lamps, she told Binny as she kissed her goodbye. Good luck, Bin. You will do great. After morning circle time, Mr. Boomer called Binny's name. But when she stood before the class, a terrible thing began to happen. Suddenly, she felt so shy and scared, her mind went blank. Some children began to giggle. Others fidgeted, not knowing what to do. Today is Diwali, Binny said nervously. Diva who? Yelled Tommy. The teacher stood up and gave the sign for quiet. Binny did want to share her favourite holiday with her friends, but she couldn't find the words. Mr. Boomer put a friendly hand on her shoulder. Take a deep breath, he whispered. I know you can do this. Just then, Binny remembered what Mum had told her about the lamps. To celebrate Diwali, people lit oil lamps called diyas and put them by their front doors to guide good luck into their homes and chase away the darkness. All over the world, Diwali marked the victory of goodness and light. Binny now knew what to say. Diwali is the festival of lights. It is a Hindu holiday that lasts 5 days and it celebrates the victory of goodness and hope. She told them about the fireworks, how they whistled through the air and burst like stars in the night sky, leaving streaks of gold and red and green. She described the sparklers Dad lit in the yard, how she made figure eights with them, the golden sparks opening like a flower. Mr. Boomer brought over the streamers that Binny had made. She took out some colourful glitter and asked Juliet and Aisha to help her make them brighter. The class gathered around Mr. Boomer's desk as Binny handed him a tiny electric clay diya. The teacher turned it on. The small flickering light looked so pretty that all the children oohed and ahed. Binny told them that if on Diwali you looked down from an airplane, you'd see the city shine like a diamond. lights shimmering everywhere you looked. She made them close their eyes and imagine a dark sky with a million twinkling stars. Diwali is a magical time for children everywhere. Binny had one more thing to show them, the best thing of all. She took out bags of coloured powder, red, blue, yellow, purple, green and orange, and sprinkled them onto the floor. First, she drew a flower with the powdered chalk. Then she used it to write, "Happy Diwali to all." The children started clapping. Binny went to her desk and out came the box of pedas and jalebis, one for each student in the class, and for Mr. Boomer too. They ate every last crumb of the sweet and smacked their lips in delight. Romeo raised his hand. "How many festivals are there in the world?" he asked. Binny smiled. "Thousands of them," she said, "and they are all beautiful in their own way." Mr. Boomer leaned over to Binny and said, "Great job." She grinned from ear to ear. Binny walked home that day, celebrating her own victory of goodness and light. The spirit of Diwali was real. The story of the oil lamps had chased away her own fears. Everyone loved Diwali, this wonderful festival of light.
I love all of the colors associated with Diwali, the light, light over darkness, which is a great thing about like good over bad, right? I think of like kindness over meanness, right? Like inclusion, including people over not including people. Those are all things that we want to make sure that we follow always. Have a super amazing day.